Okay, hello everyone. Today, this video, trying to get a nice background image there for the thumbnail. But anyway, today's video, so my computer's broken, my Macbook's broken, and broke in New Zealand, and I'm now using a 2010 EliteBook, and I had to add some RAM to it, and of course memory, of course an SSD. But yeah, so I'm going today. Okay, trying to get a good light. Okay, I'm looking for a second-hand MacBook, and my price range is from Sammang, which is let's just say $300, to Gormang, $500. I don't want to buy a brand new MacBook right now, so I'm looking for something to use for the next 6 months. So yeah, follow me and we'll check out some second-hand electronic stores in Akiba. It's probably the best place in Japan to get a second-hand electronic anything. So I'll take you around, and there's two places, main places I'll be going to is Janpara, which is a second-hand electronic store, and the second is Softmap, which is a large company that they sell electronics, but they also sell second-hand electronic goods. So we'll go around, and we're just at the I think north exit here, and yeah, I've actually I've actually lived here for around Akiba for about 5 months, I think, when I was hopping around backpackers, and yeah, it's an interesting area. I'm not a geek, to be honest, even though I look like one, meaning I don't really care about, you know, the latest whatever, or I barely watch anime. If I do, it's like watching reruns of Hajime no Ippo or something. Anyway, let's get going, and I'll show you around. And just a little tip, there's some restaurants just beside, like at this sushi place. Don't go, it's quite expensive, and it is delicious, but it's not worth it. You can walk out a bit more and find nicer places. But anyway, and don't go to the bar up there, it's really expensive and it's not so delicious. I should be doing a video on where to go and where not to go, but the good thing about Akihabara, it's called Akiba, is that there are some secret places with great food, and it's really large portion food, which I'll just put on the link. I'll put an image here of some of the foods I recommend. But anyway, we're here to get a second-hand cheap MacBook. Okay, so we're walking to the south of the station to Janpara first. But if you've been here, a lot of the action is on that side. And some of the most, I was here about like 12 years ago or 10 years ago, and I would come to some of the game centers, or the gaming arcades, and I'd play fighting games. And I'd get my ass whooped every time. Like there were just good guys everywhere all the time. But anyway, we're going down to the south area. And if you've been here, it's probably a natsukashi feeling for you. And that's the hanky panky. There's a lot of nasty stuff in there. So yeah, I've never been there. I'm not interested. So I say. So okay, so going down there, we see here it says Janpara. It's a smartphone, PC, and digital electronics. So we'll go to Janpara, and I think down that way is a Softmap. Yeah, let's go. This is Janpara, and we'll go in. PS4 is 227,000, or under $300. Straight to MacBook, so that's under 1,000 for 16 gigabyte memory, 250, and yeah, I don't want to spend that much. I might as well buy a new M1. Yeah, I'm looking for something like this. Nima Nissan for Air 13. That's cheap, or something like this. Some money, say, about $300 or so. 8GB i7. Why is it so cheap? 2013. Why is this? And it's a rank. The rank is the level of how the condition. Rank A is high. Why is it so cheap? 2013. i7 8GB memory. I mean, is that the price? I don't know what the prices are though. Here's 200 around $200 around Neiman. Core i5. Like this is honestly, this is enough for me. I don't do crazy stuff on my MacBook. I don't know why people have like 1,000 tabs open. Yeah, that's a bit too expensive. I don't want to buy. I might as well buy a new M1 with that price. This one here is 20 Neiman Yongsan. My ideal is actually this. At least an i5. It's i7, but an i5 8GB memory and storage, whatever. Because I always have an external storage. So yeah, that's awesome. That's great. So if you're a beginner engineer or something, look, that's all you need. Samsung memory 4GB. No, 4GB memory. No. 4GB memory. That's a tiny MacBook. Something about this, yeah. I don't know why, but why it's so cheap. So these are going under 500, 2016. That was my last MacBook. So it's going to the $1,000 range now, over 1,000, over Juma. 2017 MacBook, Nanomon, under Nanomon. That's not bad. I mean, it's okay. That was my last MacBook actually. It lasted me like 5 years. So yeah, that's the price range here. The cheapest is Neiman or Samsung. Okay, let's look at these ones. So Hachiman Dokuma 2016 model. That's okay then, that price. M1 8GB. Okay, we might as well just buy a new M1. I mean, it is a large screen, but I don't know. Okay, I think that's all the MacBooks around here. And so I will keep this one in mind. This one here, I will keep, oh not this one here, this one here. That's a good one. That's a good one. Or that one there, i5 8GB. That's fine too. 2014 MacBook Air. Okay, so I looked around there. I saw some good deals. I saw some for about $300 around. And yeah, I don't. And also this, I don't really need to use it to code. I just need to use it to test websites, because I realized that I mean, if you work web development, sometimes things work on a MacBook Chrome that doesn't work on a Windows Chrome. So I'm now currently developing web applications on a Windows. And then if if I'm running the website locally, I can also host it through Neuroc, I don't know what you call it. But if I host it, what do you call it, proxy or host, whatever, through Neuroc, I can test it out on a MacBook Chrome. So I don't necessarily need it to code, I just need it to test out websites and, you know, do things like that. But now we're southwest of the station, and there should be around here Softmap. Maybe the Softmap's down that way. So down that way is where the action is, and that Janpara, there are a few more Janparas that way. So I think we'll have a look at that. But right now, I really like that that one that was under $300 around Samsung. So anyway, we'll go to the next Softmap. Let's check it out. And I'm just walking past here the rent for Akihabara near Akihabara. So you can find some places like Hachiman, Kyuman, Nanaman. One bedroom apartments nearby Akihabara. That's what, about 800, 900 bucks a month for one bedroom. Hey, it's not bad, right? I mean, you're not gonna buy a dog or anything, but if you just need a place to stay and you want to enjoy Akihabara, you know, it's reasonable. Let's say you get paid 4,000 yonjuman or something a month. A quarter of that goes to your rent and your utilities. Another quarter goes to taxes, and you're left with around $2,000 at least, nijuman, to enjoy your life in Tokyo or your life in Akihabara. So yeah, we're going now to Softmap, secondhand. I think they sell new items and secondhand items. And there's electronic stores here, but I don't know if they sell secondhand anything. So yeah, you're in the electronic center of Japan, more or less. There are a lot of electronic stores, but I'm just looking for secondhand Macbooks. Whatever you're looking for, they have it here. So I think up there is Softmap, and this side here is the back streets. Behind there is the back streets, and this one here, I think it was Sega Arcade Center. And 10 years ago or so, I used to come here and get my ass whooped by professionals all the time. Wasted a lot of money. But you've got back up there is the big camera, another game center. Everything you need. So we'll go through the back streets and check out another. I think there's some more electronic stores or Janpara. We'll check them out. Oh, here we go. So these kind of small shops sell different types of PCs. Have a look. But sometimes you don't know. Heaps there. Second-hand windows. I don't know why. I don't know if I can trust these smaller places. Old gaming. That's cool. Okay, get out of here. This one. Core i5. 47,000. Some Macbook Air. Some i5. 4 gigabyte RAM. 8 gigabyte RAM i5. Niman looks, that's pretty good. Small screen. It's okay. So that was I saw one MacBook Air i5 8 gigabyte for Niman Luxen, I think. 200 and it's like under 250 to 300 bucks. And here you have Pokemon cards. Yeah. Today's episode is not about Pokemon cards. Okay, so we'll go through the back streets now and check out some other electronic shops. But we're seeing the similar numbers for the specs I want. Second-hand MacBook is running just around the $300 mark. Okay, I think there's another Janpara around here. Well, this one here is called Kekko Yasui. It's quite cheap. And this place here would sell MacBooks as well. So let's check it out. Oh, that's a good deal. Okay, where are the MacBooks? Nope, not here. Can't find a MacBook. Oh, down here. Okay, see the prices. A bit expensive for not my budget. Big, all over. Yeah, not in within my budget. Not within my budget. Let's have a look at another shop. So that curry place here, Hinoya Curry. So Hinoya Curry is a delicious, nasty curry meal. So if you like nasty, it's not Indian curry, it's Japanese style curry. The taste is, it's full volume, full everything. Highly recommend it. So this place here too sells electronics, but it's a bit too crowded for me. And if you, of course, you know, there's heaps of, what do you call it, maid cafes, which I've never been to. I promise you that. I have never been to a maid cafe. It's just not my thing. But you know, you do what you gotta, you do what you like, you know. You work for your money, you work hard for your money, they work for their money. You get what you gotta get, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta get your willy wet. Okay, so I think there's nothing around here. So let's go to Softmap. A bit of a detour. You know, sometimes you just got to get your willy wet. So the other back streets is that way, but I'm looking for Softmap. There's no way I'm spending thousands of dollars on a gaming PC. Okay, so we're outside Softmap, and this is the final destination to find a second-hand MacBook Pro. And once you walk in, we've got something. iPads or phones. A phone is more expensive than a MacBook. Nope, just tablets. So we're going to the second floor. Nope. So it's a mix of new items and new. So we'll go through the second and third. So here we have, these are Windows. Hey, that's pretty cheap too. Yeah, but only 4GB memory. i3. It works. Just learning the code, it's enough. Okay, here we go. We're in the MacBook area. Geez, I can't afford that. I can, but I mean, geez, I'm not paying that much. Good luck. Damn. Okay, so these are all above my price range. The only thing that I could possibly pay for is a 8GB i7 SSD 250. Ranking is C. This is why I always I'd prefer to see the thing and touch it myself, because you don't know what C rank actually means until you look at it yourself and touch it, and you can ask them to turn it on, test everything yourself. You can buy these all online and probably find it even cheaper on Mercari, but I wouldn't do that. I mean, I would, but you know, you don't know who the seller is. At least here there's some type of security of some sort in terms of, I think they even give you like a month of insurance or something, or 1 month, one month warranty, something like that. I'm not sure exactly. But anyway, let's have a look for my new cheap MacBook. This is still over my price range. Oh, there's so many MacBooks here. 7, 8. Rank D. 8GB. That's okay, that's okay. Yoma, Sangma. Hey, I like that. i5, 8GB. Saman Gosen. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, that's only 4GB. 8GB. i5. Saman Gosen. That's good. That one. Oh, that's what I'm looking at. That's awesome. i7, 16GB. Neiman and rank D. Neiman Gosen, right? 250. What's wrong with it? Looks perfectly fine to me. Oh shit, it's all on. What's wrong with this? Why is it so cheap? Late 2013. Hey, I'll get this. Rank D. Geez, anyway. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, so in the end, I bought a MacBook. Geez, I can't even. So in the end, I bought a MacBook 2013 model with a i7 16GB RAM and 500GB SSD, and that was Neiman Gosen around. So what 250 bucks, 250 bucks around. The reason it was cheap is because it doesn't come with an adapter. An adapter you'd have to purchase yourself, and they sell brand new adapters, which I bought here as a what do you call it? MagSafe 2, a MagSafe 2, and that was about Ichiman, around Ichiman, so around 100 bucks. So in the end, my total purchase was 3만 Gosen. It won't be my main computer. I'll still use my my EliteBook, 12-year-old EliteBook, because I think, I don't know, I like these old, I like old computers. I like them. So I probably could have gotten a second-hand charger from somewhere, but I would have to hunt around for that. And I kind of, look, it's 100 bucks. You know? What am I going to get it for somewhere else? Like 40 bucks, 50 bucks? I mean, I'm not that poor, but I am, but I'm not. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, that's, I hope you liked this video, because it just shows you that you don't have to spend $3,000, $4,000 on a brand new MacBook. It's not, it's just interesting how people just do that as, oh yeah, I just bought a MacBook. How much is it? 3,000 something. It's like, you don't have to. Most web developers don't even need that. Like, I don't know why you need the latest gizmos and gadgets. I think it's just, I mean, if you like it, you like it. And, that's good for you, you enjoy, the fruit of your labor. But I'm just, people who don't want to, I'm just trying to say, you don't have to spend all this money on the greatest, newest thing when you can get something, 5 or 10 years ago, in my case, some even 12, and more or less get your job done. And with the rest of the money that you save, you can do whatever you want. Go on a holiday. Go spend it at maid cafes. I don't know. But anyway, so if you like that, check out, add me on LinkedIn. I don't know why you'd do that if you like this video. Join the Discord and like and sub this video. And I think that's it for me. Akiba, showing you how to find a cheap second-hand MacBook Pro. So if you like that, awesome. And I'll catch you later. See ya. So yeah, this is the computer, this is the MacBook, and there's really nothing wrong with it besides you can't see, but on the edges here there's some markings all around it, but it works fine. Yep. Sound works, videos work. It's compared to all my recent computers, laptops, it's high spec. But you know, the keyboards are not in Japanese, but everything works fine. So yeah, everything, like all the buttons work, or like the keyboard works fine. I mean, compared to my big old Elite book here, I mean, it's much lighter. This thing here, this was free. This was free, mind you, and I had to just purchase 8 gigabyte memory RAM for it, and then I also purchased the SSD of 250 or I think 250 SSD. But here everything's in it. Niman Golsen, and I had to buy. Of course, I had to buy this, but I should have. Okay, I should have just bought it somewhere secondhand, but I was just a bit lazy to go find it for 100. But yeah, this is a great deal. I don't know why it's so cheap. Maybe you guys can tell me. Is a 2013 MacBook that crappy? Even i17 with 16 gigabyte RAM? Or am I just a boomer or something? I don't know. You tell me. But hey, it works. It's fine.